Okay, let's start.
I don't know, but I cannot hear you. Okay, let's just start. So, uh, today my session is the on the ADK. So, let me begin with the topic: when not to build AI agent, or if we build AI agents, why not to build and when not to build. So, basically, our session is topic is when not to build. And first of all, let me introduce myself. Uh, My name is Robina Mirbahar, and I am a GDE, Google Developer Expert in AI and Cloud. Also, I am Google Cloud Innovator Champion from Pakistan, and I have been working in GCP, AWS, and Azure since 10 plus years. I have experience as a working as a cloud architect and technical trainer. So the our topic is when not to use the uh, when not to build AI agents. Why we need to build AI agents and when not to use the AI agents. So basically, the main point is like not how to build AI agents, but when you should not. This talk about something that might sound a little uncomfortable. Why? Because right now agents are everywhere. There are autonomous systems, there are tool calling, multi-step reasoning, and it's exciting to see all these things everywhere. But I have seen teams ship agents where a simple function would have been better. So uh, that's where the things start breaking quietly. So at that point, we have not to use the AI agents. And when an AI agent is not just a LLM response, it decides, it acts, and it loops. It changes own plan because it's a powerful autonomous system. But also, it means that it loss of the control due to where the agents are not needed. So this is the topic of discussion. And the question I always ask before building an agent, I ask one question, even though myself and even to the audience. Do this system need to think or just execute? These are the two things that we need to ask ourselves. Uh, do we need to execute or do we need to build the systems? These are two things. That's why we have to decide it when not to build AI agents. Uh, that is why if the steps are already known, predictable, and fixed, an AI agent is wrong tool over there. Why? Because when agents make sense, when agents shines when the path is unclear, when you don't know the next step in advance. So at that point, agents are necessary to uh, decision depend upon the results and the system must adapt in real time. That is why we need the agents. Like when agents uh, help us more, the cost, no one talk about the cost. Agents are not free because they introduce the higher latency, higher cost, harder debugging, and the security risks. So that's one. That's in the production. It's hard to unwind. That is why is the start simple and earn autonomy. How? Like the prompt, function, workflow, and agent. If your system works without an agent, keep it that way. But if you does not know any, like your path is unclear, or the you don't know the execution path, then at that point, agents are necessary to deploy. So these are the things that we need to discuss. Yes. Okay. Let's come to the next slide. Introduction. Uh, so these are the points for need to start with the initially that in what is AI. So it start with the basic. What is AI? AI basically a system that can act smart. How? When we give the prompt, if react, it give us a reaction, and it give us response, it give us the reasoning. That is called a system. AI is a system that can act smart. So basically, AI has the different fields. As a AI itself is called artificial intelligence. AI is the replication of human intelligence in machines. How we used to, like you can say that we use our human intelligence in machines through data sets by encompassing learning, problem solving, and perception. Second field is subfield of artificial intelligence is machine learning. And what is a machine learning? Machine learning is a subset of AI that enables the machines to learn from the data independently and uh, that supervise the learning and predicts the based on the label task. Unsupervised learning identify the pattern without specific guidance. Also, the deep learning is the subset of machine learning. Like you can say that the child of machine learning. AI's child is machine learning, and machine learning child is deep learning. So, deep learning is basically the machine learning concept with the algorithm that inspired by the human brain. And the deep learning works on the uh, neural networks. How? That understand the complex data of the task in images, for example, image recognitions, and also in the medical healthcare and education and other fields of the AI. If you want to ask any question, you can ask through chat. I will answer you. Now, come to the point, the agent. What is an AI agent? Why we need to uh, uh, understand or the why we need to build the AI agent and what we need to build as an AI agent. So basically, AI agent is a digital assistant, and it works that it understand, it decide, and takes actions to complete the task without needing the step-by-step instruction from human being. For suppose a chatbot, that systems that can understand the user request like natural language, like a human would, and it figure out what steps are needed to complete a task, and also it takes the actions using the tools. Which tools? It calls the API, it fetches the data, it runs the workflows, it searches the internet and send the emails like, for example, we want to book a flight, or we want to book a travel agent, and like in e-commerce website, we want to book order for something for our home. And also not just the text, but it completes the task of the user. It gives the final results to the user. That is called an AI agent. And a simple example of AI agent is a scenario. What would be that? Like suppose uh, I want to give an instruction to the AI agent or any agent that I want to find me a cheapest flight from Pakistan to Germany on Friday and send details to my email. What a normal chatbot would do? It will give you the list of the flights. And in that scenario, what an AI agent does, it understands our instinct, and it will give us the cheapest flights on the Friday. And what would be the next steps of the AI agent? It will give the plans, the steps, how it will check the flights APIs from the websites. It compare the prices, because I asked that I need the cheapest flight from Pakistan to Germany on Friday. So how will it plans AI agent? It will it will compare the price. It will find the cheapest flight, and it will compose the email and send it to me on the email. And what action it will perform? The what actions will perform? The AI agent will call the flight search API and sorts the result, and it will send the email to me uh, through the email, and it gives me the AI agent. So basically, AI agent does not just answer, but it acts on the behalf of the human. Any question about this AI agent? No? Okay. Let me give you another. This is the simple definition. This is the extended version of AI agent, that a system that uses a model to reason about and select the appropriate tools to achieve a specific goal. As I described you earlier, that how does it works? Basically, it works on the APIs, and as I described in simple words, that if I ask for the flight, or if I ask anything, which tools it will work. We will continue to the next slide. So, how the AI agents started from? We understand what is AI. We understand what is AI agents. But how the evolution of the AI agents started? So basically, the AI started from most important shifts happening in the AI journey, from simple model to fully capable AI agent, and this evolution explain us why AI is becoming more useful, more practical, and more powerful. In first step, like LML beginning, at the beginning, first we started with the LLM, large language models. These models are basically the super smart text generators. That was simple, like one short interaction. For suppose, example of LLM was the if I ask the what is cloud computing, it will answer that the model replies well structured explanation of the what is cloud computing. So next step is LLM plus prompting. Uh, we soon realize at that step that the something is interesting the way we ask the matters, better prompts and better answers. So started adding the structures. How? We ask the LLM plus prompting that they explain the cloud computing in simple words, or explain cloud computing like I am 12-year-old. So the LLM and plus prompting, this phase that's all about learning how to talk to the model. That was the LLM plus uh, uh, like uh, LLM plus prompting. The third step is RAG, RAG and LLM. So how does RAG and LLM work? So basically, LLM and RAG, then come one of the biggest throwback. You can say that the augmented retrieval augmented generations. The problem was the LLM don't does not know our private data. With the RAG model, uh, it can retrieve the real documents like PDF, websites, internal company files, and use them to answer questions accurately. Instead of according to my knowledge, we get that according to this company policy from January 2026, here are the steps. RAG give us the huge improvements. Then next is LLM, RAG, and tools. How this work? So basically, the here was the LLM retrieval and action was the birth of AI agents. And here at the third step, at the LLM and retrieval and the action steps, the AI, birth of the AI agents takes place. And then we took a bigger leap. How? We said, why should a AI only talk? Why cannot it do the things? This is where the AI agents were born. Now the model does not just respond, it acts, it plans and executes the task. So the next step was the LLM. The third one is many tools and reasoning loops was added. Uh, these are the some evolutions of AI and AI agents. So what the next step, second step give us tools. It give us AI hands. How? Like at that point, we give the hands to the AI is tools. How? They search from the web, they execute the code, they query a database, they send an email, they generate a PDF, they book a flight. The LLM is now just the brain. It has the hand to do the work at that point. And what is the reasoning loop at this point? This point, reasoning loop was this the uh, like it asks the question repeatedly. How? Because uh, if I ask you the next agent developer reasoning loop, Uh, they break the task into steps, try something new, and step by step reasoning loop works. How? As I said, that it breaks the tasks into the steps, it fixes the mistakes and continue the plan. This is what makes modern AI feel intelligent, not just the reactive. So the last step, multi-agent systems, teams of AI working together. Finally, we arrive here the multi-agent system. This is when the multiple specialized agents collaborate just like a team. For example, uh, we are building a system in which we have the research agent, in which we have a planning agent, coding agent, testing agent, and the deployment agent. The future of work is literally AI teamwork through which we are performing the different tasks. So that is the evolution of AI agents. And the next slide is uh, how these agents reason, plan, and execute the task for the users. So basically, let's break down the AI agent in simple possible way. AI agents are simply that, as we are repeatedly discussing, that they can reason, plan, and execute the task on behalf of the user. They just not only answer the question, they take the actions. So the four basic components of AI agents. First is model, tools, and orchestration, and runtime. There are the four components of AI agents. What is model? Basically, model is the brain of the AI agents. These are the brain of the AI agent, like these are the generative AI models like Gemini, ChatGPT, and other models that are working in the market. So they able to think through the problem, understand the user goals, and reason about the best approach, and it creates the plan to generate the final response. Like as I discussed, that the agent can even use the multiple models, each for the different task. For suppose, if I want to if I want to like uh, like if I want to build a system that can like that can simply what I say, any of one of you can speak up. Like let's make up interactive. Any one of you, and I can even use the multiple models. How we can use the multiple models in one system? Any one of you can raise your hand and answer the questions. How we can, or how an agents can use the multiple models in one system? No. Okay, let me as I explained that the agents, if we want to build a system that have the research agent, planning agent, and coding agent, testing agent, or deployment agent. There are different agents we want to deploy in a multi-agent system deployment. So what we will do, for suppose I want to use the ChatGPT for research agent, and the planning agent model, I want to use the brain of Gemini, and for the coding agent, I want to use the brain of Cloud Code. So that is how it works, that multi-agent system, multi-models we can use for the different tasks. Second one is the tools. What the tools work, if the tools are the models are the brain, and the tools are the hands of the agent. In simple words, I'm explaining like by arranging these hierarchy and workflow and the yes, exactly. That is how it works. So basically, uh, what I said that the models are the brain of the agents, tools are the hands of the agents. And how does it works? Uh, Tools let the agent do things in real world. How? It calls the API through tools. Okay, it queries the database, it fetches the information, and it performs the transactions, it executes the code, it sends the emails, it's from the searching web. A tools makes the agent actionable, not just a conversation. Getting my point? So this is how it works. Second is orchestration. Oh, I hope I pronounce it well because it's a tongue twister. So orchestration is the basically the agent's brainstem. I am explaining in the computer science language these all systems. This is the basically the control center that manages the everything the agent knows and does. How it handles the memory, short term and long term, and also it handles the user profile, goals, and instructions, and the planning methods like reflection, decomposition, and the loops. And all data pass in and out of the model. It uh, the orchestration uh, uh, as a work as a brain agent brain, deciding how the conversation and tasks flow. So next one is runtime. What is runtime? So basically, runtime is what actually runs the agent when a user interacts. It connects the user query, it plans it, the tools and the models. So execution model is basically the operational layer that makes everything work smoothly. So that is how it works. Our next slide is, so these are the something uh, taking agents to the production is hard. So basically, the building an agent demo is easy, but the running that agent reliably in the production is really challenge. Why? Should we go for the open source model? That is the point we need to understand. Chasing the quality because sometimes LLM does not behave uh, deterministically. So, maintaining the consistent quality at a scale become a constant battle. And secondly, it uh, involves the regulatory policy and compliance landscape and predictability of the results. So, limits of the true production impact. These are the some points that give us the challenges that the agent operation is becoming new discipline like DevOps for AI. Most teams simply don't have the skills yet, like prompt operations, tool governors, and LLM debugging. These are the some challenges we need to understand. So, um, through this is why the taking agents to the production require more than a clever prompt. It demands the engineering, governance, security, monitoring, and new mindset around AI-driven workflow. That is why I already said in the first slide that we should build the agents where we need to execute the task. We have, does not have the plans or the predictions. Unpredictable system can perform well as a AI agents. So that is how this is works. And for the AI applications, as a developer, Google offers us different models. As I said, the model is the brain of the any AI agent. Now you can see this model, this one model, Gemini API and Gemini model, audio streaming. There are different flavors. Vertex AI agent builder for the developers and AI application for the business users. So these are the brain, hands, and the control system of an AI agents in real world scenario. So basically, the Google AI ecosystem is built to help every type of user that create and use the AI agents from everyday's employee to enterprise developers. Agent for the business users, these tools are for the non-technical users. How? The agent space, this one, agent space is work for the, let me, yes, agent space, basically it's a ready-made agent that boosts the productivity of enterprise chat. It searches it tasks, the automations. So users simply open the gallery and start using the agents immediately on agent space. Second one is agent designer. Agent designer basically is for the enterprise, a known code builder for everyday users. It's perfect for the teams, HR, operation, marketing, and admins. Third one is customer engagement suites. It is also work for the enterprise user for voice agents, chat agents, and it has the low code and enterprise ready applications. For developer, we have the Gemini models, Gemini API, grounding and RAG for search, for maps and RAG framework. And secondly, we have the agent development kit, a client side for building the multi-agent application that operates in real world scenarios. So these are the some tools. Now let's move on to the our main topic, how agent development kit works. So let's talk about the what is ADK. Basically, ADK is a framework plus SDK. It gives us the design, build, and deploy the multi-agent solution with ease. Whether we are working for the autonomous workflow, human and the loop system, or any application that combine with the logic and generative AI reasoning. Uh, uh, so basically here, the in the today's real power comes from the multi-agent architecture. Several specialized agents work together and coordinate intelligently with the modern AI system that work on the ADK. And this is basically agent development kit is a open source model. This is how it works. Any question? Any question regarding agent development kit? So I can answer. And how does it works? And the key feature of this ADK. Uh, as I talk about it, it has the multi-application ability. With the ADK, we can architect the entire system where the multiple agents collaborate, pass the task, and use the tools through Gemini or any other model. So we can literally orchestrate how they work together, like designing our own AI team. So basically, this is how the capability of ADK works. And ADK comes with the also local development interface as well, and it has the hybrid agent design as well. So it mix with the uh, logic and AI reasoning, generative AI reasoning. So that is how it works. And this lets build the hybrid agent that behave intelligently while still respecting the uh, local system. How? Uh, like mm, being a model, uh, like how can I explain that? While Gemini is a default model of the ADK, and we can call the generative AI model. We can find the fine tune the models, even the external or third party tools we can call on the ADK. So basically, this is the fully functional pre-built tool that customs the function, OpenAI specifications, and it has the fully testing flexibility versioning on ADK features. There are different features of ADK, like model agnostic capability in ADK. And how does it works? Being a model of agnostic means that the ADK is not tied to any single model, like it's not dependent on the only Gemini. We can call different models like OpenAI model, ChatGPT model, Hugging Face, and other models as well. We can fine tune the custom models. Other third party tools also we can call in the ADK. And why it matters? It gives us the flexibility to choose the right AI for our task, and it's upgrade or switch the models without redesigning the agents. In short, ADK works with any model. You never look in, or your system can evolve in AI models that improve. Second one is deployment agnostic capability in ADK. Being a deployment agnostic means that the ADK does not force us to run agents on a specific platform or the environment. We can deploy our multi-agent solution anywhere that fits our needs, like local machines, cloud platforms like Google Cloud, AWS, and Azure. Even though on-premises infrastructure, we can deploy the ADK. Also, we can run on the hybrid setups, combining the cloud and local environments. And why it matters? It gives us the flexibility to meet our organization infrastructure. And it makes us easier to scale and migrate solution without rewriting them. That is how the ADK is more supportive in enterprise grade deployment with the minimal functionality. ADK allow us to build once and deploy anywhere. Our agents are not locked to the specific environment. So these are the functions, or you can say the features. And there are the different models we can model types we can use, like Pro 2.0, Gemini 2.0, Flash, and the 2.0 Flash. These are the models of the Gemini. Any of the like input audio, or that it can be images or a video, we can use in this ADK ecosystems for connecting or creating the applications. And these are the ADK architecture workflow. How does it works? As I said, it works on the local deployment as well, and also uh, You can say that in short, ADK ecosystem is a full stack connected environment where agents, AI models, tools, and human collaborate with each other and giving flexible, interpretable, and scalable AI solutions. These are the features, you can say that the categories of the ADK. So how these features work? Now, again, we have a we have a more fine-tuned definition of ADK is a flexible and modular framework for developing deploying AI agents. It can be used on the popular LLM, or it can be used on the open source generative AI models, and also on the Gemini. So these are the things that I am repeatedly uh, uh, speaking, that how flexible language driven task works on element agents on the ADK categories. What they do, uh, we can use the large language model for reasoning, planning, and using the tool. For example, let's take the example, a customer support agent that reads the user messages. It interprets the intent and fetches the relevant documentation automatically. And how does it works? Why use it? Because perfect for the task where understanding the context and generating the responsive dynamically is needed. So these are the categories of the agent. Workflow agent like invoice processing in terms of payments. There are different categories of AI agents, LLM agents, workflow agents, and the custom agents. So these are the category through which we can build the agents. In short, that the ADK offers LLM agent for creativity, workflow agents for the reliability, and custom agents for the specializations. It gives us the flexibility to build the hybrid multi-agent system as well. So these are the some basic definitions, and this is the ADK ecosystems through which we can fetch all the features as I described earlier. And these are the categories: the LML agents, workflow agents, and custom agents. As I described, LLM agents for the simple task, maintaining the tools, workflow agents for the HR systems or the enterprise agents, and how we can build the next slide is how we can build the AI agent strategy. Why does it? Why this strategy is important to build an agent? Like suppose when we design AI power system with ADK, it does not just about the building agents. It's about the creating a coordinated strategy that maximize the impact. How? Like when we define our objectives, that what we want to build, we start asking by ourselves what problems should agents solve our problem, and we decide that task type, that reasoning, automation, and specialization workflows. For example, we want to build a customer support agent for our e-commerce website. For that task, we will define the objectives in first step by defining goals and scope. And the second one is in design and agent interaction. Also, in this task, we will uh, like think about that the which LLM workflow or custom agent we want to decide for this. uh, ADK. So this is the strategy through which we can uh, uh, build the complete solution or the complete uh, AI strategy, AI agent strategy about defining the objective, selecting the right agents, and orchestrating the workflow, integrating the tools, and continuously optimizing the flexible, scalable, and intelligent AI ecosystem. So these are the strategy we can follow up for the AI agent. Once we design the agent or once we uh, build the strategy of the agent, we need to understand that there are different type of agents. A sequential agent, basically it designed to execute the task in a strict step-by-step order. How? Uh, the, there are different types, as I said, that the different type of sequential agent. Second one is uh, parallel agent, or you can say that the multi-agent systems. So there are two types of agents: sequential, step-by-step solution, and second one is parallel. How parallel works? Basically, parallel works in the executing the multiple tasks at the same time, rather than waiting for the each step to finish sequentially. So these are the things for designing and uh, creating the strategy for the AI agents. The final one is uh, multi-agent system. And how does this multi-agent system can work togetherly? By defining the different roles and capabilities in one system through collaboration, through roles, and through uh, scalable and modular approach. For suppose, I want to generate a customer support system and agent engine production for the production system that deploys the uh, agent with zero infrastructure hassle. In that case, uh, we can use the ADK to create the multi-agent systems. So any question? Any question you can ask up to this slide. And this is the simple instruction for creating an agent. You can say that the prompt, how we can use these, you can say that the programming approach to the agents. In the next slides, we will build real-time agents. At first step, what we will do, we will describe the instructions through root agent, like what we want to build. Either it can be customer support agent, either it can be infrastructure agent, any agent, travel agent, or like research assistant. So first we define the agent type, what we want to build. Second one, we will decide the tools, which tools we want to integrate in our uh, ADK system, tools in terms of APIs, whether it can be OpenAI system or the Gemini or another one that you want to use in your ADK system. And third one is function tools, which tools you want to expose to the tools. So these are the some concepts, or you can say that the programming functions that how we can deploy into the systems. Any question you can ask. Any question? Otherwise, we will move the next step. Basically, uh, these steps are manual, but in Google AI ecosystem, we have a agent engine that can deploy and manage the scale the agents in the productions. Like you can say that the wipe coding. Automatically, you can design and deploy the AI agent in the Google AI ecosystem. So basically, this is how it works. A Vertex AI engine. You can see that the yes, agent engine has the example stores like pre-built codes you can design for your systems. Like you can connect with the third party tool as well, and which framework you can use as described like LangChain, Python, and agent to agent work are the tools which you want to connect with your agent models which you want to connect, as I described that the model is the brain and the hands of the AI engine or the ADK engine is tools. So that is how this ecosystem works, as I described in simple words in our previous slides. Agent garden. So as I said that the Google AI ecosystem has the different automated agent development tools through which we can uh, just simple select, drag and drop the uh, drag and drop the code and build the system automatically. So these are the you can see the screenshot of the agent garden through which we can create our agent. Either can be uh, customer support or another one that you want to create according to your need. In real world use cases, we have different AI agents that are working in the real world. Uh, these are the examples: Geo AI agents, AI coding assistants, physical AI, drug discovery. There are different kinds of AI agents. I have some. I have collected some of the like podcast agent. I have collected some of the agents, and these are the real world use case. Now let's create an agent live. All of you are requested to connect your system, open your laptop, so we can build our agent through ADK. And what we will build, we will simply build an travel agent in which uh, we will ask some questions. As a student, we will build the travel agent that will guide us that how we can uh, travel within the another country or within in the same country. Like suppose I want to uh, travel Germany or to Dubai, I will ask the agent that give me a budget specific plan so I can go to the specific country. So this is the already I have built for this, especially for this sessions. So you can build your own AI system, ADK agent, AI system through simply defining uh, the parameters, files. So how the file hierarchy works in this ADK agent. First of all, we need to initialize the uh, uh, which language we want to use, which environment we want to use, and some the queries that we want to use in our system, and which agent we want to import. So you can build the agent. Let me share the my let me share the screen. This is the example I'm pasting over here. I have already built the demo, and this is the GitHub repo. Step by step solution is described. So let me share again my screen and let's build the system. Yes. Kindly access this guide and follow the steps. I have already shared my screen as well. I'm also building the live agent over here. You can follow me through this video, or you can go to this agent guide or my GitHub repo and step by step follow the instructions. Let me log in. First of all, redeem the credit as the Anna send it to you. If you are ready, then we will jump over to the hands-on session. You can redeem the, you can claim the this credits, free credits through which you can build the system. Okay, let's build the system. Yes. So if you have claimed the credits, let me know so I can start the lab. Go to your console and what we need to do, we need to access this lab as I send it to you. What I will do, I will configure the Google Cloud services for this lab. I have already the project described in my console, but as per your instruction, the Anna has given you the try this claim, the build AI GDG Ahlen. You can claim on it and go to the Cloud Shell. First of all, let me open the Cloud Shell. So it's what I will do, I will set the project. How? First of all, I will authorize the Cloud Shell to use on console. You can access the slides as well. Yes. See, Cloud Shell the shell has been opened. Now what I will do, I will set the project. I will configure the project according to my use. What I will do, I will set the configure the project ID. What is my project ID? Go to the console and this is the project ID. This is the project ID. In my case, it is Cloud Champion and Innovator. In your case, it can be numeric or according to your use case. So what I will do? So let me delete this one. And I will configure. I just copy paste. Okay. Or let me write down cloud champion innovator. Due to time constraint, I was copy pasting. See, let's wait. Yes. See, the property has been updated and my project ID has been settled down. Now, what will be the next step? We will enable the required APIs for this for using the ADK services. Just follow the step-by-step guide as I provided the lab. Follow the steps and create the ADK. I will enable the APIs, and in the next step, what I will do, I will set up the Python environment. These are the basic steps through which we can create the files, as I described the file hierarchy, that the init AI and the agent root. So just copy paste from the lab as I described to you, because due to time constraint we will build that quickly. So they are saying that these files are exist. Okay, because I have already created the files. So let me files are exist. So what I will do, I will just I will jump over to the step 2, create and activate the virtual environment. So see, the virtual environment has been activated, and the next step will be we will install the ADK environment into the Python ADK. Sorry, Python virtual environment. We will install the ADK. As you can see that the all libraries of the ADK has been installed. Now what we will do, we will simply now we will build the travel agent through a simple command through which uh, we will now we will jump over to the creating the agent travel met AI. that I already created for this session, uh, in which we will create the ADK file structure. Uh, the command is ADK create, and the name, uh, give the name of the agent as per your recommended name. But I have already created the terminal mate, so let me create this one. Create ADK. This command will create the structure of the ADK. Agent py file that holds the logic for Travelmate AI, it names, language model, instruction, and the behavior. Secondly, second file will be created through this command init.py that marks the directory as a Python package. So the ADK can load the agent directly correctly. Second one is .env that is store a sensitive configuration including the API keys, Google Cloud, project ID, and the region. So what I will do, I will just enter. Yes. So I have already created. So it is asking that the folder already exists, override existing folder. So I will say yes. In your case, it will ask you, it will give you the instruction that it has been created. Okay. So now see, they are asking that which model you want to use for the root agent. So what I will do, I will select the first one, Gemini 2.5 Flash. I will select only, I will press 1 and choose the model. They are asking to choose the, I will choose Vertex AI. Second one, I will press only 2. Okay. So again, for the confirmation, the system is asking and enter the Google Cloud project ID for confirmation. So what I will do, I will just copy this ID and paste here. Just enter. It will ask the region. So the region will be, so I will just enter the same region. Okay. Now see, the files has been created. Agent created in the Malhar.Rubina 300 DFS travel agent travel mate. Which files are created as I already described, file hierarchy, then environment, init, and agent py. So this is the files has been created. I hope you people are also creating with me. If you have any question, any difficulty, you can ask me. Then I will move forward to the next step. Yes, any difficulty. Are you following with me or you will follow up this hands-on workshop later? Let me know. So you can connect with me on LinkedIn as well. So it is created. Now let's check it out and explore the files, and we will run the agent as well. So how we will open the file editor? Just click over here. It will open the files. It will take some time. Yeah. See, this is our agent. See, these are the 3 files that has been created. after applying the commands. So what we will do, we will just navigate the file and we will check this file. See, the question is that what you will do, you will simply copy and paste the code that the lab I have provided to you. Just copy and paste the code due to the time constraints I have already created. Control A, Control V, just applied. And what this file will do, see, these are the behavior and the control S, save. This is the model that is used in 2.5. Name of the agent is TravelMate, and description. This is Smart Travel AI Assistant. You can say the prompt. Uh, this is the Travel AI Assistant designed especially for the student and young professional who love to travel but the limited budget. So how this will behave? It will answer the friendly and relatively like well-traveled friend. Due to the budget condition, it will give us the planning and the hostels, cheap flights, and all these things. It will guide us. So I have already. You can change the instructions according to your need. So what I will do, I will save this. Okay, I will save this and save, and again I will check it out this init file and just check it out, this file as well, this file as well, and this file as well. Okay, and simply save and exit and run the agent through terminal. How we will run? We will just navigate the agent, this one, and run the TravelMate through the ADK run TravelMate, this one. Yes. Okay, it's working. So they are asking that what do you want to? Basically, agent is through terminal. The agent is asking what do you want to? I want to. Let's type again. I want to travel USA. It's working. I have this information. It's answering basically. So what I will do, this is the through terminal I'm accessing the agent. Okay. Now what we will do, we will stop the agent from here, exit, and we will access the agent through web. There are different ways to access the agent. We will access the agent through web. So let me share the screen. So
Your session was recorded. Biggest thanks
Uh,
for your talk. I think it's
this,
time.
let me share again. Yes, cloud share. I hope the screen is visible through web. No. This one. Yes. This is the, yes, this one. See, this is the agent through web. We have accessed the agent through the editor, and this is through the web. Let me share my full screen so you can access the, see this one. This one is agent through web, and this one is from the terminal. So again, I will ask the agent, I want to travel USA. So it's thinking and it will respond us. See, USA, that's a massive country which is so much to explore, from buzzing sites to stunning national parks. I can definitely help you to plan an epic trip there. So how this is how that will work. So you can ask many questions through this agent. You can build your own agent, and do not forget to tag me on LinkedIn as well. My LinkedIn is here, Robina Mirbahar. Try the ADK agent, build your own agent, and also follow me on LinkedIn. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's have a selfie.